So list comprehension, you're going to use that quite a bit in dealing with data sets where you are trying to convert a column of values into something else. Okay, so you're going to use this quite often, so it's good to go through this. Okay, so it's just, so what is this? Okay, it's just creating a list instead of using this piece of code where you are iterating using a for loop. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so this is for I in range from 0 to 9. Okay, because 10, of course, it's going to go from 0 to 9. So for every I want to square it. Okay, so that's what it's doing. For 0, it's 1 to square. 0 square is of course 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is, and so on. We can do the same thing. Instead of writing this 4 line of code, you can do that in 2 lines of code. Actually, that's 3 lines, and this is 1 line basically. Okay, and you do the same thing. Okay, or you can do, say, you know what, I don't want so this is a little bit more it's a 2-layer if statement. Okay, 2-level if statement, where I want to say for every I more than or equal to 3, I only want to square if I is more than or equal to 3, else 0 for I in range 10. Okay, so the first 3 elements is going to be 0 because you said I only want to square items which were more than or equal to 3. Okay, and not anything below 3. Okay, and that's what it's doing. Okay, you can loop through dictionaries. Okay, so let's play around with this. Okay, so we just went through that compound interest example, so let's continue with that. And you know that the more we continue with a set of examples, you know that it's coming as part of a homework. Okay, so let's try something. So you have 6, 8, and 10. These are 3 different interest rates. Okay, 6%, 8%, and 10%. And you're going to compound this money for, say, 10 years. Okay, present value is $100. So you have $100 you want to invest, and you're going to create a dictionary. Okay, dictionary called value. Okay, and okay, so this is going to be a little bit of confusing. So you're going to create a key. So this is the key and this is the value. Okay, so let's call this dictionary something, say, wealth. Okay, so it's better to sort of change that because you don't want to confuse that with a key value pair. Wealth. Okay, okay, so that's how much wealth you're going to accumulate at 6%, at 8%, and at 10%. Okay, so you're going to start off with a list with the first element. Okay, you're going to round it off. Okay, and you're going to, at 6%, you're going to use that 6%. At 8%, you're going to use that 8% and 10%. And now you're going to loop through the dictionary. Okay, so you can, okay, I don't think we need to worry about this thing. We can loop through dictionaries. Okay, so this is basically some other arbitrary code I had. Let me get rid of that. Okay, now you're going to create a list. Okay, so for 1 in range from value keys. Okay, so this is basically, we replace that thing to wealth. We're going to make sure it's all the same. Okay, that's a lot of redoing the code. Wealth. Let me just cut and paste. Sorry for that. So you know what we are doing, right? We are just trying to create a list of what that final amount is going to be.